What happens when a student must choose between education and survival? Through our at-risk register, we identified students most likely to drop out of school and university, not because of lack of ability, but because of poverty. "71% of our student body in 2025 was surviving on pag-pag, leftover food salvaged from fast food restaurants. Hunger was not an occasional, it was a constant. 28% of our students had parents living with chronic illness. Many families could not afford medication. The emotional and financial burden fell on the students. Many of the students felt overwhelming guilt. They believed dropping out, even for a low-paid job, might help their families survive. This guilt is not unusual. We've seen it many times before. Years ago, when the children were younger, they felt guilty earning money for food at the dump site instead of being in school. At that time, we provided rice and food incentives for attendance and academic achievements. And that meant the children came to school guilt-free and on Friday went home with a bag of groceries. But today, these students are older. They're now enrolled in the government-run schools and universities and colleges, and food incentives alone were not enough. We introduced a cost of living allowance, we call it COLA, giving families the freedom to buy food, pay utilities and meet urgent needs without forcing students to leave school. For families facing chronic illness, we raised additional funds to cover weekly medications, relieving the unbearable pressure from both parents and students. Because of this support, 98.3% of our students successfully completed and graduated another academic year. The COLA worked, they stayed in school, and they stayed hopeful.
I'm glad that I'm one of the beneficiaries of COLA. COLA is one who helped me to pursue my goals. COLA is one of my supporting system, especially to my study, and because it helped me to buy some things that I needed to my study, like some books, like that, projects, foods, hygiene products, and also COLA support is so much helpful to me and to my family because it gives us a chance to continue moving forward even it's so hard. Also COLA helping my family needs like medicines, buying some stuff for their health. May you continue to support me and the others who rooting for you. Thank you po.
So as a COLA beneficiaries for a month, now we are able to lessen our problems, especially with our financial, we are able to keep our needs, especially with our problems with foods and also with the expenses in school. And more importantly, this COLA has greatly impact us because my mom, she experienced hypothyroidism and asthma, which is very crucial for her health and for her body as she gets to work. And with these initiatives, we're able to get her a medical medicines that the doctor said. And also we are able to get her to the laboratory and check up her to support her health and maintain that she have a good body because she's only one who working for us. And this opportunity is very valuable to us, and because this initiative is not just help us but also other scholars. With that, I am truly grateful for Purple Community Fund and the Upskills Foundation, and to all the donors who continue to support the COLA initiative.
I am very grateful that I have given a chance to be a beneficiary of COLA. It really helped me and my family in terms of financial, since my father is the only one who worked for us to provide our needs. It is really hard to budget his earnings daily since it is not enough for our daily expenses. And with COLA allowance, it helps us to survive. And it will be a big help if I will receive COLA allowance again. Having COLA allowance means we don't have to think about our daily and monthly expenses since COLA can cover some of it. To all the donors, big thanks to you. Your small act of kindness means big to us.
Thank you, Three Oaks Trust. I feel like we've gone through so many shared experiences together, and certainly your support for the COLA has been really wonderful. It's been a difficult thing for us to get funded, and I'm very grateful because I know that you understand what it's like for us working with generational chronic poverty and being able to respond to it fast and quickly. So thank you so much for your support, and I hope you will consider funding this really needed program for another year.